Then my mom went to talk with my dad's brother's wife, which is my uncle. Ah, this story is one kind.
Come like that, she my brother. We gon' live forever. On the island to the mainland, pulling up, bring up your mom. Yeah, 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 yeah. We gon' live forever. We gon' live forever. Like that, she my brother. We gon' live forever. On the island to the mainland, pulling up, bring up your mom. Yeah, yeah.
What's good, vibes gang? You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. I remain the boy Rex today, tomorrow, and forever. For those of you that know me, but in case you don't know me now, you fucking know. It's yet another video. You know the vibes. And today I'm going to be doing Yktv story time. Okay, I'm going to be talking about growing up in a proper Nigerian home with proper Nigerian parents, how it was, what it is, and if we are not careful, my brother, how it's going to be like if we know ja. Okay, so today's video is sponsored by 24 Fit. Ensure you wear 24 Fit, shop 24 Fit. All right, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, I'm sure most of you will agree with me that growing up in a Nigerian home has been a struggle. It is a struggle. Growing up with the kind of parents that you have and the kind of siblings that you have, it could be a blessing, it could be terror, and it could be fatality. Oh yeah, I'm just playing around, but I'm pretty sure most of you will agree with me that growing up in a Nigerian home is actually a big hustle. I'm talking about going to school yourself, doing things yourself, dishes, chores. These things I'm talking about is doing them from little, not even like when you've grown. Bro, they will call it training for you, but it was a hustle. I'm sure that has what groomed most of us to be business owners now, because we get out of university with the degrees that we have, and the next thing it is we are selling this, we are selling that. WhatsApp don't fool. Everybody don't say something. I don't know. Everybody can relate, but still, growing up in a Nigerian home is one of the things that will prepare you for life, because when you have chopped, beaten left and right because of what you have done, because of what you did, because of what you are doing, my brother, your life will never remain the same. I'm telling you that for a fact. Because in the Nigerian home, there's always one law. For every action, there is a what? No, it's not a reaction. It's a flog action. In case you cannot understand, I'm telling you now, that is what it is. All right. Okay, so I wrote down some observations, which I feel that you guys will relate with. These observations are the observations when growing up in a Nigerian home. I'm going to be giving you guys some scenarios of how it happened and what happened afterwards. It wasn't pleasant. I'll tell you what happened afterwards from now. It wasn't pleasant. So they're more like do's and don'ts while growing up, but I'm sure a lot of you guys will relate. I'm talking about the 90s kid and early 2000s, not our chewing gum generation. I did not say anything. Okay. I'm going to be laying out the observations now that you guys will probably relate with while growing up in a Nigerian home. Okay. So the first observation that I made was wherever they put you to sit down, my brother, don't move. Don't go away from that position. Sit down there. I'm going to tell you what happened. This is what happened. So my dad went to visit his brother. He decided to take all of us along, my mom, my sister, my brother. So we went along with my dad. He went into, I don't know where they went to. He went to talk with his brother. Then my mom went to talk with my dad's brother's wife, which is my uncle. This story is one kind. Anyways, my mom went to talk to my uncle's wife. So he was left with me, my sister, and my brother. So my sister understood the assignment. Obviously, she came to this world before me. You get me? But me, as a stubborn child, my eyes were everywhere. So I sighted this toy, this numb stuff now that they put on shelves and stuff. It was really cool, trust me. So I was like, I want to go and take that in. My sister was like, sit down there. I was like, what do you know? So I went there, I went to take it, but my mom wasn't far. She was talking to my uncle's wife at the passage. So me, I was like, and I was just playing with the stuff. I don't do it like this. And so my eye jammed my mom's eye. Immediately, I knew that I fucked up. I did not bother to play with it back. I just took it and I dropped it. Nobody told me before I made a reverse to where they put me to. I went from point A to point B, then immediately back to point A, just with one gaze, guys. And I'm going to be talking about the second observation because it happened in this story too. I fucked up big time that day. I didn't know. They didn't tell me. It was the first time. Okay. The second observation is never eat whenever you're at a function with your parents. Guys, I chop beating. I chop beating for house. Because I stood up from point A to point B and got back to point A with one gaze. What do we now have to talk about food? Guys, I chop beating. I chop beating for house. Ah, my uncle's wife, she just came to meet us and she was like, what will you guys eat now? Ṣé ti jẹun, ṣé fẹ́ jẹun, kí lẹ fẹ́ jẹ, kíníkan, ṣé kí n mú coke wá? It wasn't even food. Coke. Ara mi ti bù máṣọ. My body was jumping for coke because of the sugar and sweetness. I was like, yes, ma. My sister was again quiet. But now, your boy was like, yes, ma. Yes, ma. As I said that, yes, ma, I just did like this. The eyes I saw was my mom's eyes. The next thing I said was, no, ma, sorry, ma. Never mind, don't worry, ma. My mom was like, no, take it now. Take it. Take it. And I was like, no, ma, I don't want, ma. The next thing the woman was going to say is it because of your mommy? Don't worry, Jare. I'll bring it, you will drink it, okay? She brought the coke. She put the coke in my front. Guys, they no bomb me well. I talk am again. They no bomb me well. Make I carry that coke, they drink. My mom still took the coke. She opened the coke and she gave it to me. That I should drink it. I took the coke. I was drinking it like this. This is how I was drinking the coke. I was drinking the coke and looking at my mom. I was like this. She didn't even send me. When we were going home, she was quiet. I was quiet. She no tassing me. She no near me. She no follow me talk anything. When we got home, hey, your day, go and stood down there. I stood down for close to an hour. My siblings were eating. My dad was watching TV. And I was stooling down without food. Guys, that was a terrible experience. Since that day, they no bomb me well. We go to an outing like this. Do you want to eat? No, ma'am, I know they sharp. Your no go sharp, care. Nobody go tell you twice. Another observation, guys, is when your parents call you and you answer yes. Have you seen house in another place? I think so. I think you have gotten a new home somewhere else. Your mom will call you, you will say or you will say yes. Or your dad will call you, you say or you say yes. You are done. You are done. My own was even a mistake. I'm going to tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. My own was a mistake. My mom called me from the room, obviously, to come and pick something that was close to her. Yes, it's a thing. Moms do call you to pick something that is very close to them. I don't know, maybe it's a tradition. I don't get it. But still, my mom called me. I thought it was my sister. And I answered yes. That was the biggest mistake I made that evening, guys. Hey! As I said yes, I went to the sitting room. I went to meet my sister. I said, why are you calling me? My sister said, who is calling you? It's mommy that is calling you. I say, I knew that I had fucked up. No, I knew. As I entered the room, next thing I'll hear is, ṣé mi ni mo pè ẹ́ tó ń sọ yes? Like, meaning, am I the one that called you that you're saying yes? I was like, no, I thought I said, knee down there. She just said, knee down there. I was like, but knee down there. That was it. And she stood up to go and carry what she wanted to carry. She could stand up all this while. Just because I said yes. Guys, if you've ever made that mistake before and you got beaten for it, all I can say is I'm sorry. Now the country where we dey. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a tradition somewhere else in any part of Africa, but man, never say yes to your mom. Okay? Always answer ma. Or to your dad, always answer sir. You know, say dads, then they always stay quiet. Now when you don't do am another day, they go call the pile am up for you. The day where your buckets go full. The day where your pockets go full. I no go talk more than that one. I would not say more than that. Yeah? Man, it's a struggle. Another thing that happens in a Nigerian home is when your parents are obviously lying against you. But you go and do the mistake of saying, it's a lie. Sorry, you were saying? Your mom is telling you that you drank the milk that she kept on the fridge. But you did not drink it, obviously. And you tell her, Mommy, that's a lie. I did not drink it. Or your dad tells you that you took the remote from where I put it and you put on the TV when I say you should not put on the TV. But you did not do it, obviously. And you say, Daddy, is a lie. Who are you? Who born you? Who you? Where you? From where you? That's all I can say. All I can say is Have you gotten a home somewhere else, or have you decided that you are going to put wallet in your bum bum to receive the lashes of cane that you are going to receive? Or I don't understand. Or have you prepared your face for slap? You will tell your dad that he's lying, or your mom that she's lying. How? Who born you? From where? You drank the milk is you drank the milk. Whatever they say goes. Yeah. Whatever they say goes. All I'm still telling you guys is how it was. And there are a lot of how it was back in the days, bro. I'm still going on. I've still got more observations that I'm sure you guys can relate with. Okay, the next one I've got is always add this prefix to your elder sibling's name. Either you add brother something, sister something, auntie something, uncle something. There are levels to this. I will explain the levels. I will explain. If they are older than you with like 2 years, you will add brother or sister. But if they are older than you with something like 4 years, 5 years, you need to add something like uncle, something, auntie, something. Because if you do not, when Yoruba say, Ile aga ju ẹ lọ, imagine the ground getting taller than you. That means you are entering the ground, my brother and sister. You call your sister that is older than you with 4 years, or your brother that is older than you with 4 years by their name. You say, but if mommy was there or daddy was there, you are in for what? You are in for deep shit. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Who are you calling by the name? Why are you calling body? I remember that time that my sister got me pissed, and I was like, I'm never going to respect her again. Fuck the respect. Fuck this and fuck that. During the day, I was successfully calling her name. I got carried away, obviously. My dad came back at night. My mom came back at night. We were all watching TV. It was the time of Paloma and Diego. I don't know, maybe you guys can remember, when you are mine. That's it. I've forgotten the Mexican translation. It was very interesting. But still, we were watching TV and something led to one thing. My mom was like, I should go and call my sister. And I was like, Hola. My mom was like, meaning, when did that one start? And I was like, no, Auntie Ola, no. Before I know it, you already know now. Go and do what? Go and stood down. There's no need. Just go and stood down. That was my mom's language. Go and stood down. She doesn't like flogging. She doesn't like stress. Go and stood down. I went to stood down because I did not call my sister Auntie Ola. I stood down for like 30 minutes. Of course, they were watching When You Are Mine, Paloma and Diego. I could not watch because I was in the corner. It was a tragic story. It was a tragic story. And this one that I'm talking about, will lead me to my next observation of when we were young. When we are watching TV. And this kissing scene come on. My parents tortured us with that stuff. You see, that time now, it was my dad. It's just one glance. Now, when Paloma and Diego is playing, when they are showing it on TV, and now, Mexican movies, soap operas, they will always kiss. When they start kissing, my dad now start doing like this. All of us, I will just be like this. The reason why I to be looking up, it will be like this. When they now remove the kissing scene, everybody will now start watching again. When kissing starts, we'll do like this. Ah, I don't know what is there. Is it not just to kiss? All the kissing now that they don't want us to see. I'm sure most of you guys watching this YouTube video right now. Only God knows how many lips, how many mouths, how many tongues have gone down in the, you get me? I'm talking to you. It's you I'm talking to. How many people have you kissed? How many people have you kissed? They did not allow you to watch kissing scene, but look at you now. Me like this now, as I'm old like this, if I'm watching a movie and I see a kissing scene, I still look away. I look away, I do not watch it because what? I'm not like that. I don't know anything about it. Me, Monkokong Pai. I do not know anything about it. Okay? That is going to lead me to my next observation. But let's take a break for a while. Let's take a break for a while from these observations that you guys can probably relate to and probably talk about why our parents actually tell us some stories and expect us to believe those stories, which we did when we were young. But growing up, they just didn't make sense anymore. Talking about stories like if you put your hand outside the car, somebody will come and cut it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still scared of that shit till today. I'm still scared. I don't put my hand outside the bus. I don't put my hand outside the car. I don't do such, please. I'm still scared. If you put your hand outside, if you put your hand outside the car, outside with cutlass will come and cut your hand. That time we'll be doing like this. You do mistake, put your hand outside like this. Oh my god. Or the fact that they tell ladies that if boy touch you, you will get pregnant. Mommy like this. Your daughter has been having sex for the past 2 years. She has not gotten pregnant. All the boys that touched her have not gotten pregnant, man. I just said I should tell you. So it will not look as if what you said is a lie. I'm not saying what you said is a lie, yo. I'm not saying what you said is a lie, but I just said I should tell you. Because I don't understand. How did we even believe most of these things that they were telling us? I guess we were young. We didn't know much things. Well, man, bro. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot. Because, okay, think about this one that they used to do then. They will buy you big shoes. Shoes that they know that no be your size. They will buy you big shoes. The shoes that they know that no be your size. Because I don't know, that time they will use broom to measure our leg. But we will still go to the market and buy shoe that is bigger than you so that you'll be able to wear it for 5 years. It was terrible. I remember when I was in secondary school and boys were wearing loafers then. They were wearing sort of loafers, moccasins, and all that. So I was telling my mom that I needed a new shoe, expecting her to, get in the trend and do the needful. My shoe wasn't that bad. Yeah, but it was kind of bad. Because if you don't complain, they won't do anything. So she was like, okay, she took my measurements now, as usual, broomstick. They came to measure my leg, she measured it, she cut it, she took it to the market. Damn, I was anticipating, I was happy. Oh my god, I'm getting a new shoe. My mom still brought the shoe. Sorry, point of correction. My mom still brought the construction shoe. She brought it. The shoe was a construction shoe. My shoe had metal in front. It had metal at the top of the shoe. I did not wear that shoe for 6 months. For a whole term, I did not wear it. I didn't. My mom was telling me that she bought shoe for me. Me, I did not wear it. That who do I think I am? I was like, Mommy, I'll wear it next time. I'm keeping it for a new year, a new class. She was relating. She was like, okay. That I did not want to waste it. So it was now time for me to go into the new year now, the new school year. I think I was going to SS2 at that time. And she was not like, Yode, take your shoe. I was like, oh, yes, because she kept it for me. I was like, oh, yes. I had no excuse. I had nothing to say. I had nothing to do. Trust me, I had to wear that shoe. I wore that shoe to school the first day. Come and see boys dressed in their boot cuts, trousers, white socks, and that. I also did my trousers boot cut, obviously. But that shoe, that shoe was It wasn't it. But you know now, as a bad guy, where I bounced in my shoe. I was bouncing in my shoe, but it was humiliating. I never told her that shoe was humiliating. But if she's going to see this video, mommy, that shoe will get metal for front. Sorry, that shoe did me a number in secondary school. They yabbed me. They really, really yabbed me, mommy. I'm telling you now. Ah, that shoe. But let's get back into the observations that you guys can relate with. Let me stop telling you guys my story. I'll give you this observation now, which is maximum. Never bring someone else's property. What? I'll tell you one of my stories, which I feel that your parents would have told you too. You know when they tell you that there was this birthday party that they did in school. I hope you hear what I'm saying. There was this birthday party that one boy did in school. Then the boy parents brought gifts. They brought cake, right? Every other kid in the school ate the cake, but this boy brought his own cake home. He put the cake in his bag, and by the time he got home, the cake changed to what? I can't hear you. No, I'm not doing Dora the Explorer something. No, this is not Dora the Explorer. The cake changed to a fingernail, one finger like this. I know you must have heard that story before. Your parents have obviously told you that story. The cake changed to finger, and all the children that ate the cake in class, they did what? They started flying at night. They joined the witchcraft. Ah! No, no, no. We've had things in our lifetime. So the moment you are bringing someone else's property, like biro, my mom made me return a biro to school that evening. The biro was in my bag. I never knew the biro was in my bag. I guess I put it there, but I didn't know. Obviously, most of us have stolen biro before. You cannot tell me say you never thief biro. Now you are the follow talk. You buy pen for SS3. SS3, you buy pen. You no buy. You no buy pen. But when I was much younger, like let's say primary 4, there was a pen in my bag. Obviously, my mom saw it when she got back from work. She knew that was not the pen that she bought for me. Your day, who have this pen? I was like, mommy, I don't know how it got to my bag. Okay, take it back to school. Our school wasn't far. It was like 5 minutes walking distance. Take it back to school. And the take it back to school is not me that will walk alone. No. Obviously, I can't walk alone on the streets of Lagos then. That my mom would agree. Next thing she say, now me, tell you they lost school, kolo dapa ere pada. Guys, you know how I told you that if you don't call your elder ones, if you don't put the prefix before their name, there is a problem. So me and my sister, we were never really on good terms when we were young. It's always fights. I don't know, it's always fights. I don't know how we are best buddies now. Like when we were young, it was always fights. As we were going back to school now to return the biro, I don't know what's wrong with you. On my head, I don't know what's wrong with you. Why did you take that boy's biro? Why did you take his biro? Now I'm the one that's following you to school, Abi. Why did you take the biro? I was crying. I was crying, bro. I was just going to school and I dropped the pen. Like, what was paining her was the fact that she was following me to school. Because I took her out of her comfort zone and she was following me to school. It was crazy. I chopped cane. I chopped beating. Oh my God. When we got home like this, my mom saw I was crying. She was like, Kilo Mwe, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nothing. Obviously, they don't burn me when make I talk to you. And my sister slapped me for head now. Who born you? Who you? I was like, nothing. It's because I had to walk to school. Can you go something like that. If you hear clinical, just know I'm saying something like that. Okay? So this and that. So clinical. She was like, Koto Dafo in here, that was good for you. Now sit down inside clinical. She didn't say clinical, obviously. I'm just using it as a suffix. See me teaching you guys prefix and suffix. Sorry, Shank, I had to steal your clinical. You get me? But still, that was just that about that. Like, it was crazy. You're growing up in a Nigerian home, but look at you now. You're living by yourself. You're doing good. I can't finish all of the observations that you guys can relate with today. I feel like I'm going to do a part 2. But that part 2 that I'm going to do, I'm going to look at the comment section and you guys could actually tell me what your own experiences are. So I can bring it on Yktv and actually see if I can also relate with them and tell you guys stories on what happened with what you guys are talking about. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. But please leave yours in the comment section below. Like, just leave yours in the comment section. Let me know your experience growing up in a Nigerian home. And maybe if I gather enough points from you guys, I'll do a part two of this. Okay? Because you can agree with me that you and I have gone through several phases of growing up in a Nigerian home with Nigerian parents. It's just that now that we are all grown up, we don't have to, worry about some certain things. Your parents don't have to beat you. They can slap you if you mess up. They can slap you. But they don't have to beat you for every little thing. You can air your mind. You can even talk back at them sometimes. I'm not advising you to do so because one. You can still get a reaction for the action that you're trying to perform. Trust me, no cap. It's been vibes, it's been cool. About great time talking to you guys about growing up in a proper Nigerian home. Wow, I can't believe I have to bring this video to an end. There might be a part two. I do not know. That depends on you guys. Give me enough points and I'll know. If I relate with them, I'll tell you guys my story. I'll share my story. This is Yktv story time. Anything can be shared. You do not know what I want to share with you guys as my next story time video. Trust me, you want to listen. You want to watch. But this video that you are watching right now, in case you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe right here. Subscribe now. And please do not forget to like and comment. And also share this video with your friends. Let them enjoy. Let them relate with these various observations of growing up in a Nigerian home. This has been fun. It's been vibes. Remember, this is YKTV, the place where the vibes and the cruise never stop. I remain your boy Rex, today, tomorrow, and forever. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.